Catholic Prayers, compiled from traditional sources by Thomas A. Nelson. Ah, Thomas A. Nelson. Not good. And Tan Books, North Carolina, United States of America, the land of the free. We've a lot of our morning prayers. O my God, I firmly believe that thou art here present, and dost plainly see me, that thou dost observe all my actions, all my thoughts, and the most secret movements of my heart. I acknowledge that I am not worthy to come within thy presence, nor to lift my eyes to thee, because I have so often sinned against thee. But thy goodness and mercy invite me to come to thee. Help me, I implore. I implore thee with thy holy grace, and teach me to pray to thee as I ought. Well, it's very straightforward to do that with the Holy Rosary, Chapter of Mercy, Stations of the Cross. Nothing complicated about that. An act of adoration and thanksgiving. O eternal God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, the beginning and end of all things, in whom we live and move and have our being, prostrate before thee in body and soul. I adore thee with the most profound humility. I bless thee and give thee thanks for all the benefits thou hast conferred upon me, especially that thou hast created me out of nothing, made me after thine own image and likeness, redeemed me with the precious blood of thy divine Son, Jesus, and sanctified me with thy Holy Spirit. I thank thee that thou hast called me into thy church, helped me by thy grace, admitted me to thy sacraments, watched over me by thy special providence. Bless me, notwithstanding my own sins and unworthiness, with thy continuing and gracious protection, and for all the innumerable blessings which I owe to thine bounty. I thank thee especially for having preserved me during the past night, and for bringing me in safety to the beginning of another day. What return can I make to thee, my God, for all that thou hast done for me? I will bless thy holy name and serve thee all the days of my life. Bless the Lord, my soul, and let all that is within me praise his holy name. Lovely prayer that, isn't it? It's a beautiful prayer. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. We leave it at that, and we'll proceed to sing a little hymn. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Sometimes I tremble, tremble, tremble. Sometimes I tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Were you there when the stone was laid away? Were you there when the stone was laid away? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when the stone was laid away? Well, I hope you like that. It's not as good as Johnny Cash, and I've no accompaniment. If I had, it might make a difference. Yep. So bye now, and enjoy the rest of your day. And though there's no sign of sun, it's keeping its powder dry, isn't it? Bye now.